Thank you.
Okay. Hi, Riley.
Hi.
My name is Danielle, and I'm going to be the person speaking with you today. It's very nice to meet you. I want
Nice
to
to meet you.
welcome you and ask you one quick question. Have you ever been to a therapeutic session before?
When I was in school, I did have a therapist, I think, or maybe it was a counselor. I think I was 9 or 10 years
Okay.
old.
Okay, thank you. So I want to explain a little bit about what this is like and what this could be like for you, because people have different ideas and perceptions of what therapy could be or counseling. This, for you, I want to be a really safe space where you feel comfortable being yourself and talking about things in an honest, open way. Ask questions. Please, this is you're leading these sessions, not me. And anything that's said in this room will be kept confidential between us, unless, of course, there's exceptions where I feel as though maybe you're thinking of harming yourself or someone else. Then I would maybe have to say something. Otherwise, what goes on in here stays between us. Okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions about that?
Um, no.
Okay. So this is all about you. I'm here for you. A lot of people get the misconception of that, the counselor's in charge, but really this is about you driving the bus. And we want to definitely focus on it's all about you. This is like you're the center of the universe in here. All right. Um, so to start off, I'd really just like to ask you if you'd be comfortable telling me a little bit about yourself.
Yeah. I'm 19 years old. I graduated high school last year. Um, I I work as a barista right now, but I do eventually want to go to school to be an addictions counselor. Um,
Hmm,
And there's reasons behind that. And I guess we can talk more about that either
okay.
later. But right now, I just feel like I need to work on myself before I do become an addictions counselor or eventually start working towards that. And other than that, I feel like a little lost.
Thank you so much for sharing that with me. I appreciate it. Tell me a little bit about what brought you in today.
Like I said, I really want to start going back to school, but I feel like I need to work on myself and my past traumas to really like I would feel guilty if I became an addiction counselor and I didn't work on myself first. So I kind of want to understand why I am the way I am. And I know deep down my traumatic experience I had when I was a child really affected me, but still don't feel comfortable like making peace with it, if that makes sense.
Okay. I'm hearing you that, yeah, this is something you want to take care of before you move forward, and it actually will help you move forward. So, why now? I'm curious. What made this the right time for you to make a decision like this?
Um, I don't know. I just feel pressure to like do something better with my life other than work as a barista. Um, and I don't know, my family does struggle a lot, so I just want to kind of be out of that situation.
Okay. Very valid reasons. And you should commend yourself because a lot of people don't have that insight at such a young age, to, look for something and strive for something within themselves, not just,
Mhm.
the outside. It's very normal. People will come into therapy for so many different reasons, and it could be something that happened in their past. It could be the way they're feeling today. It could be sadness, anxiety. There's so many reasons. And it is a really normal thing to kind of seek out a way to process your feelings or talk to somebody in a safe space. So,
Mhm.
again, congratulations on being here. I think that you have made a great decision for yourself. Um, so, you mentioned trauma, and without getting into any details, things happen to people and they affect day-to-day life later on. Can you tell me really, in your words, how that past trauma, as you call it, is affecting you today.
Yeah, so I found myself getting really upset and jealous when I can be like in the grocery store and I see a family together grocery shopping and I instantly get sick to my stomach and just find myself very jealous. And I've noticed that that's probably not the healthiest.
Mhm.
So it's little things like that. It's mainly like seeing families out in public, whether it's a mom and dad, a father and son. It doesn't matter the type. It's just seeing a family in general be together and they're happy and,
See,
laughing together.
thank you for sharing that. I know it can be difficult even just to explore that feeling. Um, and I think it's really important that at this time I mentioned that whatever we talk about in here, I'd like you to lead. So I may ask some questions at some point that you may not want to answer. And it's okay. I want you to have that voice that you can say, I'm not ready to talk about that. Or I'd rather talk about this. Again, you're driving the bus. I'm your passenger. I'm helping with the directions.
Hmm.
So um, I think I'm very curious about some of the things in your life. Like who's your safe person?
I do have a boyfriend, but he is long distance. He
Okay.
lives in Canada, and I know that's not too far from us, but I do talk to him every day on the phone, and he's my
Okay.
biggest support. I can talk to him about anything because we've been through similar situations growing up. Um, and I have my grandma, but we're not as close as I wish we were. We do live together, but it's gone to like, hey, how's it going type of situation instead of spending quality time together.
Okay. And seeing other families out in the community and obviously being able to talk with your boyfriend, possibly your grandmother about it, what gets you through that day? So at the end of the day, what really gets you through? What is it that you look to for self-care or to keep you going?
Yeah, I do have some hobbies. I like to draw sometimes.
Okay.
Um, let's see what else. Um, Sometimes I'll shop on like Marketplace on Facebook
Okay.
just because I don't know, I just like looking for things.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, I just kind of just sometimes I ignore it. Like if I have uncomfortable feelings.
I gotcha. Okay. Um, that's an expression of you looking for things, by the way, stirring up interests inside you. Um, what would you say are some of your strengths?
Um, I like to say that how do I word it? I'm, I like working towards goals. So like my biggest goal right now is trying to go back to school and work on myself. Um, so I do have that. And I do have a lot of empathy towards other people and what they have gone through. And a lot of my other friends would call me empathetic and like almost like a mom in a way because I'm protective.
So I see you smiling when you're talking about your strengths.
Hmm.
You're very proud of those, and that's something really wonderful to grasp onto. Honestly, I can imagine that your strengths get you through the day as well.
Yeah.
So, are there any questions that you have in regards to how and why we'll be working together?
Um, so how many sessions do you think we'll have?
That's really going to be up to you. We're going to move at your pace. So I think that rather than give a timeline, um, I'll ask you at the end of each session, you know, and we'll go
Okay.
from there. Because there's really no way to predict. Some sessions may be very productive and others we only, touch on the tip of the iceberg. And um,
Mhm.
I just appreciate that you'll stay open-minded. I appreciate you really for having the courage to come in. It's an awkward thing at first for some people to walk into a room with a stranger and then tell them all your feelings. And so congratulations on taking that step. Very proud
Thank,
of you.
thank you.
Um, how do you feel about this space? Is it something that you feel safe and comfortable in?
Yeah, it's better than what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be more like dry, if that makes sense.
I understand to a point, definitely. Um, my goal is each time that we're together in session, that you feel a sense of relaxation and comfortability so that you can actually get the most out of the sessions. And then you're not, spending an X amount of sessions. You can really make them productive. Okay.
Hmm.
So I just want to thank you again and looking forward to scheduling our next session together. Any other questions before we end?
No,
Excellent. Listen, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I want to thank you again and we'll talk soon.
thank you.
Thanks.